What's up, guys? Mark back here with yet another video. Welcome back to another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. This is going to be my full walkthrough and review of the Lake Magic RV Resort located in Orlando, Florida. In this video, I'm going to give you the what's up, the what's down, and what to expect if you decide to book a reservation at this particular location. Lake Magic is conveniently located right off of Interstate 27 and 192, located very, very close to lots of shopping, lots of convenience, lots of Disney-related things, so you're not going to have any problems finding the stuff that you want. As you pull into the resort, you're going to find your check-in shack. It's not even a full-on office, but there's a person sitting inside, and they will take your information and get you set up and assign you a spot. As I have found out with most of these places, it's basically a big parking lot. It is a place to park your rig, but most of the sites are completely concreted in, so you're not going to be parking your rig in the mud, in the sand, in the dirt. You're actually going to have a really nice padded area to put your rig and also a padded area for your picnic table. This just so happens to be my location. I had a full concreted driveway, and I also had a nice little side concreted pad for my picnic table, my mat. I was in no way, shape, or form anywhere in the dirt, and the grounds were kept really, really nice. As you can see here, most of the sites have lots of buffer room in between each of the sites. The problem is that there's no real separation from your neighbors, so while you do have extra room for visiting relatives or family members, you just don't get much privacy. If you walk outside your door, you're definitely going to see not only your neighbor, but everyone else that's around. And for me personally, that is a subjective con. I just happen to like a little bit of extra buffer room, a little extra privacy between myself and the other people that are in the park, but I know that a lot of people like that tight-knit sense of community so that they don't really mind being right on top of their neighbors. So it may not be a big deal for you, it just happens to be a subjective con for myself. Now this is a basic quick look down one of the aisles, one of the lanes here. You can see lots of concrete pull-through pads, fully paved from front to back. It is absolutely great for those larger rigs. So as with many of the larger resorts, you do get plenty of amenities, swimming pools, clubhouse, shuffleboard courts. They had a really nice couple of set of tennis courts there on property. They had a nice playground. While it wasn't expansive, it was good enough so that if the kids needed something to do, they should have some exercise available to them. If you guys happen to like volleyball, they did have a fully sanded permanent net volleyball court there on premises as well. Seemed very nice, very well kept for the most part. If basketball is more your thing, they do have a fully concreted basketball court. As far as the bathhouses are concerned, they did have several that were on property, you know, very small, very quaint, very nondescript, but overall located conveniently throughout the park. Something I hadn't encountered before was all of the bathhouses required a key code in order to get in, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty dated, not necessarily the nicest that I've ever been inside of, but, you know, completely usable, completely, well equipped, and it has full private showers where you can both get dressed, grab your shower, come back out, dry off, and a nice place to set all of your gear. Yeah, these are definitely not the nicest facilities I've ever seen in my life, but from a property owner's perspective, this completely gets the job done. It is a cinder block structure, standard toilets, standard urinals, and standard sinks. No countertops, though, and that's the extent of the air conditioning that you're going to find in these facilities. Okay, let's move on to the back of the RV resort, where you're going to find much larger rigs. For the most part, most of them are Class A's, Class C's, and fifth wheels. But toward the back of the park is where you are going to find the rec center, the swimming pools, the shuffleboard courts, and a really nice little lake. Once you arrive, you're going to be greeted by some really nice palm trees, really nice landscaping. They've done a really good job back here in the very back portion of the park. It looks very well kept, well manicured, so if that's kind of your thing, lots of flowers and shrubbery. A very nice gated pool area with a shower and bathhouse located there as well. As with most of these parks, I really do feel like most of the clubhouse areas are, the kind of crown jewel of the park. They generally always keep these places extremely nice, maybe just because it gets the most foot traffic or whatever, but really nice sized pool, very large, very spacious, plenty of room for you and the kids to stretch out in, kind of enjoy yourself. It's very, very nice and well kept. If you want to do sunbathing or hop in the hot tub, all of those things are available to you as well. And of course, the ever-popular shuffleboard 4 lanes are fully available for your shuffleboarding pleasure. But if peace and quiet is more of your thing, directly behind the swimming pool area, you're going to find a really nice wooded lake, a private dock and pier, so that if you want to go out in that direction, have yourself a little sit down on the swings by the lake, you're more than welcome to go down there. It's completely available. There's a side exit near the bathhouse that will allow you to get out to that area. Overall, the clubhouse was really, really nice, but I didn't want to go in there and record that day. There was a lot of people in there on that particular day, so I wanted to just not freak out some of the folks that were in there. So I just went on ahead and gave you all a quick shot of what it looks like on the outside. Like I said, the grounds are very well kept. It's really quite a pretty parking lot, if you will. They did have several landscaping and lawn service companies on premises a couple of different times while I was there, and they really do try to keep most of the grass mowed, the edges trimmed, all the shrubs and flowers are well kempt. So if you're looking just for aesthetic qualities, this place is definitely a nice choice. Now, as far as trash and trash pickup is concerned, there's no trash pickup that I was aware of. You have to drop it off at the front of the park. There's a large trash compactor near the entrance to the park. Last but not least, if you happen to own pets, they do, in fact, have a very large and spacious doggy park. I just didn't like the fact that it was right here next to the water treatment center for the park. It was well gated, so you could let them run and enjoy themselves, but as you can see, they're right next to these large water tanks. But they do provide you with a few sitting benches. It does wrap around the corner so that you can kind of at least get access to the park, even though they do have this water treatment center right here by it. I did happen to deduct a couple of points, 1 for the aging facilities, 2 for the closeness of the sites overall and no separation, and 3 for the fact that the Clubhouse Recreation Center was literally at the furthest point away from everything. It was not centrally located. Overall, I give Lake Magic RV Resort a full 7 out of 10 rivets. Thanks so much for watching yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'm going to see you guys again on the next one. Peace.